given, and I ain't trying to give it away.
I ain't trying to give them shit.
Hell no. Like
They
you
can't
feel
have nothing.
not a damn thing. Not even like my sorry ass Niners look last night on TV. Did you see the Devon Drake? Did you see the Campbell nigga walk off the field though?
Yeah. No, that's what I was gonna holler at you about. What did you feel about
Man,
that? What you feel about that?
I gotta label that one right now. I'm gonna call that one some sideways sucker shit. Man, be a professional, be a damn adult, man.
Yeah.
You're out there making millions and millions of dollars for playing a child's game. Man,
Yeah.
get out your feelings, nigga. You know that's the kind of dude right there
Yeah.
that I won't fool with.
Nope. I talked about that in my group today that I had with my recovering addicts. We talked
Straight
about
up.
that. We talked about that. You can't quit on your team like that.
No, you cannot quit on your team. Man,
You can't.
You can't quit on yourself. You know how sucker she look, man. Now come on, let's keep it real. You standing in for a real all pro, man. A dude
Yeah.
that he got the chips. He got the chips, man. This dude done put us in the playoffs with his plays before.
Yeah.
Campbell been a step late all year. I've been watching him on film. He ain't been green. He ain't been looking like 57 out there, man. I tell you that. Heinz 57 is the sauce, man. Because that boy got out
57.
there. Hey, that boy was out there smacking last night when he got in here. And man,
Yeah.
I seen dude walk off the field, pouting like a little kid, man. And what a weak example to set for the next generation.
I like what your tight end said. I like what the tight end said. If you're gonna
quit on it,
if you're gonna dress, you should be out here playing it. You should be out here playing it, and you ain't hurt or nothing. You should be out here playing it.
Straight up.
And there's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for that. None.
No, it ain't. And homeboy had all week to prepare for this because I know I got the alert on Monday saying the return of Greenlaw is coming back. You know, then on top of that, 2 or 3 practices. I'm sure they was letting him know, like, hey, bro, you still gonna be in the game, but your man's is back, and it's that time. You know, you was brought in here to fill in until this dude ready. Defense looked phenomenal. Offense played like they didn't have a fucking horse in the race. Yeah. But hey, the big story was homie walking off the field, man.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of sports. I'm a fan of competing. I'm a fan of standing on your business. If you don't stand on your business, how can somebody else take you serious?
Come on, right? To me, man, he showed that championship pedigree is not in him. Honestly, you made yourself a scapegoat. You really now look like a big part of the reason why the defense has underperformed all year. You feel me? And with leadership like that, who the hell needs the captain, right? Like,
who the hell needs? Not him. He better not have had the green dot on his helmet.
No, but like, man, like he been a little underwhelming all year. Although he got the tackle numbers, but rookies do that shit. Like
I'm used to linebackers and players like Ray Lewis. And I'm used to safeties like Ed Reed, Palomalu, go further back, the Ronnie Lott that I have his finger cut off so he can finish the game.
Man,
so he can finish the game. That's when you out there on that field and you dressed and ready to go. That's what you got to plan on giving. You got to plan on giving that.
And he was in no way hurt. There was no physical ailment. If they waited to let that fool if he got all the way back to his hotel room or his house before they gave him his walking papers, they was lagging on business because
somebody they don't even call his agent. Just clear his locker. Just take all your shit with you right now, bro.
Man, hey,
just take all your shit with you, bro.
Man, and if not, we're gonna first class you a box first thing in the morning, man.
Just get up out of here. Don't worry about it.
Your presence.
No need to go to the locker room.
No, your presence is no longer needed in the building. That's for players only. That's for players only, and you don't count.
There's no apologizing for that type of activity.
There really ain't. Man, that's like your girl saying, well, you didn't call me back, cheating on you, and then being like, but you gonna forgive me?
Yeah.
Because I didn't call you back? Hell no.
Yeah. Which segues into this thing I see on the internet where this lady. I think it was a skit, but this lady was upset at the dude on the phone. He asked her out on a date, and she accepted, but she had some provisions.
Oh,
she had some provisions. She said you have to pay for my babysitter, and you have to pay for my nails to get done. And buy me something to wear on the date. I had to rewind it. I rewinded it. I said, "Well, wait a minute. How long they been knowing each other?"
Yeah, but let me step out of the dark and into the light on that one, because I'm gonna tell you like this: Homegrown had no legs to stand on. To me, that sounded like a YouTube love right there. A Facebook love. Oh, and by the way, could you send it to me real quick?
Yeah,
bitch, please.
Yeah, I posted the other day. I public service announcement. I am not a trick.
Hello.
I think that sex, all that stuff is free.
Yes, sir.
It's always been free to me in my life. And people argue with me about this all the time. It's always been free to me in my life.
Man.
If a woman likes you enough to give you some, that means your personality. That means everything shine through. Y'all got some chemistry, and y'all make it happen. Yes. I ain't never had to pay my money. I ain't never had to pay my money to get something.
No. And you know what's funny? As you say that, like, man, dude, not only that, but I done been paid the other way quite a few times. Right. And let me just say that, like, yo, it wasn't that I was being paid for the sex. No, I was being paid for the fact that I was such an overwhelmingly lovable guy.
Yeah, no, that works. That works. Whatever works. I just know that it's free to me.
No, absolute, right? And like, man, where does somebody get off at? Putting themselves out there as for you to spend time around them. You got to compensate them, man. I'm gonna tell you this much. Only thing I'm paying to sit around is entertainment, right? And I'm not entertained. I'm not entertained.
I'm not entertained. I'm not entertained with this buffoonery that you
hell no.
Dude say, huh? What? I gotta do what?
Right.
Oh, we have a wrong connection.
Hey, man, you already know
it. Prank call.
Yeah, it's interference on the line. It's got to be interference on the line, because I know that my ears is deceiving me. Yeah, man, that's insanity, man. That is insanity.
That be those kids be killing me. That stuff like that be killing me, because I really don't think people act like that. I really do not think people act.
No, well, I have to say, sadly enough, man, yes, they are.
Not with me.
No, not with me neither.
Not with me. I'm not having it. I'm just not having it, because I think that in order to establish a good relationship, you have to put your best foot forward, and you have to have somebody that you can trust first.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? I can't trust you to. I trust the other person to have their business handled.
Man,
that's what I trust.
Hell yeah. And on the real, like, shit, like, man, stuff, especially monetary stuff, man, that's a two-way street, man. It's like, if you're not building a hill together, then why in the hell is you stepping on my heel?
Why in the hell are you stepping on my heel?
Man, straight up. Because man, I ain't out here tracking Bigfoot. We ain't looking for Sasquatch. Take your footprints and put them somewhere else.
That's the biggest red flag to me, when somebody gets to demanding shit like that. If somebody gets to demanding shit like that, I'm like,
man, ain't it though? And the cold thing is, like, you could tell when somebody's got the audacity, right, to just come at you that way. Man, like it's funny, because, dude, neither one of us to me look like somebody that done folded it up and traded in they pimp strut for the cane. What I mean by that is, like, man, yo, I may have a little bit of maturity on me, baby, but I'm sure not on the geriatric train.
I am sure I'm not on that train.
No,
I am sure. It reminded me of a long time ago. This was like probably in 2000.
Yeah.
probably in 2003 or something like that.
Okay.
I was messing with this female, and the first time I went over her house, I was kicking it over there. We was chilling, and it was a knock at the door, and this guy came in. Ooh. And I was like, I wonder who this fella is. And come find out that was her baby daddy.
Okay.
So he was there to see their son. So that wasn't a problem with me. I shouldn't do that. We talked. I wasn't tripping. I was over there chilling. We was chilling.
Man.
And then, something happened. It wasn't negative or anything like that.
Right.
But I had to get up out of there. So I got up out of there. On my way home, I get a phone call from her asking me, could I pay her PG&E bill?
Wait a minute, wasn't your baby daddy just there?
That's what I'm saying. I cracked up. I would like to help people that help themselves.
Yeah.
But you obviously didn't resource before you came and asked me.
I mean, come on, and let's just be real about it. Like, and let me say, fathers out there, if you are spending time with and taking care of your kids, you're only doing exactly what you're supposed to do.
What you're supposed to be doing.
But girl, please, if you got the nerve to allow your baby daddy to come visit and interject on our personal time,
then
he must be the one dishing out the chips.
Oh no, I think he did pay for it, but that wasn't even my business. My business was you even having where did you get the why do you think you could call and ask me that?
Man, bro, you know what? She must have thought y'all was one big happy family.
But what if I was this? What if it was the other way around?
Bro,
I'm calling you, asking you for money for my PG&E bill, something that I should have on my own.
Now, first of all, I'm gonna tell you like this: if the shoe was on the other foot, you'd be already spending that bill money on your baby mama's windows and tires and whatever other shit that the female could cut up and act a fool about. Because although men are supposed to be the ones that are barbaric and vengeful, I've seen way more women out there vandalizing other people's property. We'll just say.
Vandalizing,
man. I mean, doing all kind of unsavory activity and shit, and then have the nerve to be like, "Oh, I was just in my feelings. We cool? No, we ain't cool.
We are not.
Hell no, we ain't cool.
I'm gonna use my right grammar on that. We are not.
Yes, we are not in good standing. Yes, we are. No, we are not. Man,
I will not do that. I will not. No,
hell no. And let me just say, fellas, if you entertain that shit one time, that's the pattern of your relationship for the entire duration of whatever relationship you in.
If you go for that, if you allow that to happen, guess what? It's gonna continue to happen.
It's gonna continue to happen. Why wouldn't you take the easy route? Ladies, take the easy route. If the easy route is right there in front of you, take the easy route. But if you see me, know that shit got to be on sucker standby. The easy route is not in play.
Sucker standby. I love it. Sucker standby.
Man.
I ain't doing it.
No.
So that's one thing that I ain't doing. That I will not do.
Right.
Is pay for companionship, pay for sex, pay for anything that got anything to do with that. I'm not paying for it. I've never paid for it in my life, and I'm not going to start today.
Man, not going to start today. And you know, when I need somebody to wipe me or something, I will pay for that. But
that's a different service.
That's a different service. Hello,
that's a different service. You're not a trick doing that. That's a different service. No, you a trick when you when you paying to play. That's being a trick. I can't do that, man. I grew up in a different way. It's a different way in my era. My whole zone is way different. I come from player.
I was about to say, man, we was raised on Mac bars, man.
Yeah.
There ain't no way that the Cuddies would go sit back and let you get away with that one.
Never.
Never at all.
You did that. You. But now, I'm gonna take it a step further.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in context. I'm gonna put it in perspective.
Yeah.
Say if I'm married, that's different.
bro.
She
Totally,
she got the keys to everything. She got the security codes. She got everything. If I'm married, that's how it is.
That's it.
I don't care who know it.
No, hell no. And you know what? At that point, it's not that she got to ask for nothing. I would appreciate a little communication though, so that I know what the balances and stuff is. But no. If we fully committed and we locked in like that, there ain't nothing I won't do that I can.
Yeah. That's real. That's real. And but see, no, when you married to somebody, you expect that communication. You expect that if something needs to be taken from somewhere, they just let you know. Oh, I'm doing this.
Right. Exactly. Not can I just babe, I did this today, or I'm about to go do this, just so you know. Thank you, just so I know. So that I'm not thinking that's over here. Maybe I got to bounce something from another account, maybe whatever. But at least I know. And communication, man, it really does rule the nation. It'll smooth out any misunderstanding. Right. No, any misunderstanding known to mankind can be smoothed out with proper communication and putting our egos aside.
Yeah. Because we need that that clarification. So all we need is that clarification, that transparency. That shows a lot of respect.
Man, don't it though?
Because if you doing shit that's we ain't gonna even say it's felonious. We just gonna say you doing shit.
Right.
That look bad.
That
feel bad. I don't care what you was doing. You wasn't upfront about it. How am I supposed to deal with that?
Right. No, exactly. And how can you keep acting like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it. Oops, no. It's a pattern of behavior when you show me the same thing time and time again. And people are all guilty of this, so I won't even say ladies or fellas or none of that. But like, yo, if you know that if you know you with somebody that expects you to call them when you reach your destination, right? Partially just so they know you made it all right, whatever. But you know that this is an established criteria in the relationship, right?
Yeah.
You know you're in the wrong when you get there and you don't. At least shoot out a text or something. Hey, babe, I made it. You know what? It's good. Not that you are being checked or wrangled. No, you're letting your other half know, hey, I'm good. Yeah. And I'll talk to you, or you call me when you need me. But like, man, folks, insecurity though.
Yeah.
And having to stalk down somebody's every movement, man, I've seen some crazy pathetic ones too. And this is some people I really love. So I know I love y'all. When y'all see this video, I still love you, and I got your back. And I'll sit there and listen to the next hour and a half worth of shit that you got to lay on me about what that motherfucker just did.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, there's always a opposite reaction to every action we take, right? Mm-hmm. And it's always amazing to me how people like to absolve themselves of the brunt of what they brought onto themselves, and want to play the victim in a situation where they fully and completely manipulated it and made it out in the way they wanted it, right? But then when the outcome ain't quite what they think it's supposed to be, they poking their lips up to them. But man, I don't know why this kind of stuff always happened to me.
Because you gotta own up. You gotta take some ownership. You have to be not responsible, but you gotta just be accountable.
Man,
you gotta be accountable. You gotta take some type of accountability in everything that go on in your life. Everything in your life, you have a hand in something. It's a way that you could have did something for that to prevent that, or it was some way you could have did to get that certain thing handled and out the way. It wasn't nobody else's fault.
Man, straight up on a high level of accountability. You know what? Like, even when a situation goes to the left and I don't feel like I'm at fault, right?
Yeah.
I still always assess the situation about what I could have done. Yeah. How I could have diffused something or jumped in and handled it in a different way, maybe to get to pop in and have a better end result than what happened, right? Yes. And it's like, somebody else might step left and be wrong, but you're like, you know what? But I know this person is hot-headed, and if I didn't push them and antagonize them a little bit that night, maybe they wouldn't be in jail for stealing on this person, or maybe they, you know, boom, we know what it is. And all I'm gonna say is you can always point fingers, but if you keep them pointed back at yourself, you always ready to defend.
Yeah, and once you take accountability for what you've done, you can really see how not to be re-involved in something like that.
Yes. And anytime that you're playing the victim, you're going to fail to learn that lesson.
Yes.
You know, fail to learn that lesson in light of recent activities. I don't know if y'all seen. So remember the last couple of shows we did. I was like, bro, is ET real? Is they out there, right?
Yeah.
Why the next week did the government, the United States government, actually come out and say that they've encountered things that they know ain't from this world, and we'll just leave it at that. It ain't got to be ET. I guess it could be a robot, GoBot. But the point
whatever it is,
they've encountered something that we ain't create and we can't even fool with. They getting used and abused up there in the air trying to chase these things down. And so by them admitting that, right, okay, now this is their level of accountability that they always didn't want to take in light of saying, oh, well, the American people can't handle this. You know, the public can't handle this.
They can handle just about anything you throw at them. That's an understatement. People are very capable of handling things that are different.
Yes.
You know, then you got some people that aren't, but then the majority of the people are in the headspace to get it.
Man, hey, straight up, you know, honestly, I can tell you this. It's way more palatable on my end to deal with the truth that, okay, cool, there's something else out there in the universe than these cats lying to me day after day and taking my money. And that's the worst, right? You know, the government lie, punk you, pimp you out, take your money. If you're going to take my money, can I at least get the truth back?
Can I at least get the truth? I don't want the truth. Tell me what's going on.
That's all I want, man. Just give me the truth.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, we going over to Iraq to liberate. No, you're not. You're going over there to get that oil because you're all about that money.
Yeah, about that money.
That's it, about that money.
Yeah.
And like, man, we are in a capitalist society.
Yeah.
So, like, the term stand on business, right? That should be just right there along with a land of the free, home of the brave. Man, everybody, this whole country has been built about standing on business, man. And when you do, you know, you're going to prosper. So, like, just people.
Put the
when
camera
you're looking,
on me.
When you're looking for what's wrong, and you're the only one getting in the problem with everybody, look at yourself. Look in the mirror. You know, look in the mirror. I'm not worried about what nobody else can do for me, you, and the people that we care about, as I am myself, man. And so just show me the brick wall so I can run through it. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to go. Man, right now, y'all tuned in podcast without a ... Man, you know what it is. Your main man talking with OC and this crazy MF over here.
Big AC. The big AC. Hey man, what you got going on before we, you know, what you got going on?
Man, so right now I've been working on some collaborations, and working on some collaborations, taking some time off from work, man. My body is thanking me. My pocket is starting to be pissed at me though. So I've been sneaking out, doing some little side, you know, doing it gets my double dip on. I can't never resist that, man. But shoot, that man, pushing and taking this podcast to the next level, man. It's really what I'm focused on right now, because I ain't gonna lie, I've been getting a lot of good feedback and a lot of good just a lot of good back and forth banter with people that we in touch with, you know, through these digital media channels and whatnot. And like, man, one thing I do love about this is that's a beautiful thing. It's like, man, we get to craft and curtail a message that is freewheeling and flowing, right? And nothing but real. And like, man, I can say the feedback I've been getting is nothing but real. So man, this is the main thing on the locker. I just hit 1 million streams.
Wow, nice.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
That's pretty big. Thank you. Clap that big ass head of mine. And then man, and like I said, just working on some collabs to push out for this next little little stanza, man. I like what you got going on with the wristwear, man.
Oh, it was a gift. Christmas coming around, and gifts are being given out, and so
Hey, if it go, put it under the mistletoe. If it's shake, tell them it ain't made.
If it go, put it under the mistletoe.
Hello, no, man, I'm loving it, man.
But I like this dynamic. I love it. I'm offering, or I'm telling you, if you got any collabs that you want to bring on, you know what I'm saying, you should do that. You should tell them to come on Friday so we can talk to them about how they work with you and all of that.
Right, no doubt.
And so it's all good.
Yeah, man. Hey, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it in, man. This, you know what? It's been a hell of a year. 2024 is, although we almost in a send off on it right now. But the year of the truth, man. I gotta say, I've been enjoying this year, man. It's been a great space to work in. And like, man, hey, if it's real, it's right. So, man, like I say, I'm ecstatic and excited. Also, too, man, I didn't put it out there a couple of times, y'all. People, if you got skills that are translatable, teachable, and if it's something that the youth can benefit from, I'm gonna need you to holler at us, man. And because really, I got some lines worked out with some youth activity groups and stuff that I really want to bring something of sustenance to this year, man, and make a difference where it really counts.
Yep. I got somebody that's been watching for a while on here. I think it's QYW Network.
Yes.
Shout out to QYW Network. This is something we do every Friday. You want to get in contact with us? Get in contact with us. We'll bring you on. We'll talk to you. And you know what I'm saying, get your opinion on stuff and chop it up. That's what we do.
Man, that is what we do. And like, man, I always love getting to hear from the peoples, man.
Yeah. Your ham writing podcast. D-Ham and D-Ham. They was on again. They was on again this week, and they just what they do is incredible. I like how they do.
Yeah, straight up, man. Like they got a dynamic that you cannot, you can't fake and duplicate and try to generate that, man. That is 100% real.
Yes, 100%.
100%. Man, we didn't already touch 8 o'clock. This be coming too quick, man. We might have to extend our buoyancy on this here endeavor that we got going on, because I swear I look up and I'm like, man.
Let's get it together, because next week it's gonna be Christmas football. It's gonna be all kind of shit going
on. Yeah, that's right. And by the way, y'all, happy Friday the freaking 13th to everybody, yo. Man, this is my favorite fortunate day of the year. Everybody be stuck on this old superstitious shit. Get them people out of your head space. Don't let them rent no space in your head. This is the most blessedly fortunate day of the year if you make it that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm telling you, man. That's I love it, man. I love it, man. I love this type of deal. And I also before we go, I went on McGee 360 Radio this week on Monday. Great experience. They treated me real well up there. Invited me back to co-host on Mondays. You know what I'm saying? It's real in the world. This digital shit is real. I like it. I love it.
It is though, man. Hey, and you can put your flag down. Yes. Man, that's a beautiful thing. So y'all be looking for any and all of this. Any of this content that we're speaking on, be looking for that to start touching channels, man, here or there and a little bit of everywhere. Me and talking with OC, man, we finna get in your ear space.
Get in your head. Get in your head. We finna we finna be having these sponsors too. We finna having these sponsors, talk about these different marketing things that we can do. So it's all good.
Man, it is all good, y'all. Be looking out for some of these like live performance and events that we're gonna be attending to in the upcoming months, that we're gonna be happy to bring y'all that live feed and whatnot from this unique perspective. Man, I love you. Don't forget to love yourself. It's your nigga from that end.
All right, dog. Yeah, let's talk with OC. I'm your host, OC. on the podcast without a name. This is the podcast without a name. Give a shout out to my all my peoples that be watching, everybody that's come to see Talking with OC and Big AC get down every week. We just have a little discussion about things we noticed during the week. Sports, little sports here and there, dab a little sports, because Big AC is a big Niner fan, but I always apologize for that he being a big Niners fan. I'm a Baltimore Raven fan. Been one for since they moved from Baltimore, or since they moved from Cleveland to Baltimore, 94. Big story behind that, but I ain't gonna go into that. It's Talking with OC. I'm your host, OC. Man, I love it. I love Big AC. And I like how he get down. We grew up together. And it's just one of those things where you get this good chemistry. I want to give a shout out to Coolio the Underdog. I want to give a shout out to my Mackin' ass partner, Mac Mall. He got that. If you hit him up on Mac Mall, he has his that first classic album, Illegal Business. He had some land around his place of residence, and so he's shipping them out to people signed, unopened. So if you get a chance to hit him up on Facebook, go over there and do so. Get that Mac Mall book. He got a book, My Opinion, and also get the CD, Illegal Business, before it run out. I got mine. I got a couple of them around here from the 420 bingo. And I don't even 420, but I won all the prizes that night. But anyway, I want to give a shout out to your Ham Right podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So we just gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna keep it rolling every Friday, 7:30. YouTube, via StreamYard. StreamYard is the best when you have to use it to get to where you need to go digitally. If you want to have these meetings, if you want to have a podcast, if you want to do whatever you want to do, showing it off, StreamYard is the place to go. StreamYard, they got affordable prices for everything that you need with your digital streaming, with your digital meetings and all of that type of stuff. So this is Talking with OC. I'm your host, OC, and y'all know how we do it. We just ride out. We ride out to. I think what I have to offer today is we ride out to the Talking with OC deal. You know how we do it. Julio the Underdog. Game laced with no fee.
Tuned in once, now tuned in twice. Say life's a gamble when we rolling the dice. That's the case. Everything here is 4-3. 7 on their ass when you talking with OC Claiborne. Real with it, homie, he Bayborn.
All right, y'all.
Each other podcast, cause they born. Pumping through your dial, it'll be worthwhile. Inhaling from the grass, they